And hello. Well, I look tired, don't I? Well, I am going to do a little recap over the Flatonia Farmers Market. Just one sec.
This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, so what I thought I would do is first let you know and show you some pictures of my setup and that kind of thing. So, I'm going to be sharing my screen and I'm hoping that the sound comes through. So here we go. All right. Now, I'm hoping that you can hear me. And I am going to go to the screen. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, so here is I'm making a an album, but let's just start with we'll start with me. Here I am. I think this is probably, I hope you can see these. Anyway, here I am sitting behind my scrunchies and my little bunny rabbit, and these are headbands. And there's another little flop eared bunny. And this can either be worn as a scarf or as a headband. It's adjustable in a strap, so you can wear it either way. And we will go on to the next picture. Oh, mm, we'll just go back. Okay, so when you came into my booth, the first thing that you saw were my handbags, and all of my handbags are fully lined so that nothing falls through the stitches. This is a shawl that I wove on my loom when I first got it. And you can't see this very well, but these are collars. They're lace collars to dress up your t shirts. And then some towel toppers. That's what's over there. And then just a little weaving project there. And down here, I don't know if I can zoom in very well. Oh, look at there. These two paintings are from my niece who shared her paintings today. Unfortunately, none of them sold, but anyway, it was good to get her out and um, and sharing her things. So, and then on the table back here, I don't know if you can see it, are some pot holders and dishcloths, things like that. So that was as you went into my booth. And then the next thing that you saw were my little critters. These are some more of the pot holders and things. But yeah, this is a bee, and this is my little kitty cat, but he's turned upside down. I think it's funny that people can't see his little feet. He does have little feet, so he's turned upside down. But anyway, so these are my fruit snails. So you have here, this is a peach snail, and these are grapes, and then you have an apple and a lime. It's supposed to be a lemon, but I ran out of yellow, so we have a lime. And then this is a little mouse. You can't see her tail, but she has a hair bow in her hair. And then this is my little praying angel. Um, and then on down the table a little bit more, we're staying in the garden. Um, I figure it's Mother's Day, and lots of mothers like to garden. So we have gnomes, garden gnomes, and little bunnies that bother the garden. So this is I love Seamus. This is Seamus, and he actually is a St. Patrick's Day gnome, but I just really like him. So I brought him along. And then this guy, he looks a little scared. And then we have the little girl, and then a couple of more gnomes. And then this is the two birds in a nest. And they have a new home. So they sold today. And so did their next door neighbor, Gaston. He just looks French to me. Anyway, so, and then I have little bunnies. This is a turkey. And this is Roswell. When we lived in New Mexico, we had a kitten, and his name was Roswell. And so he reminds me of my Roswell. And that's that part of the table. Then next, um, I don't know how to get that either. Next, we have some more feathered friends. These are my chickens made of granny squares. And there's a small one, a mama one, and a papa one. And so, yeah, those are my chickens. And then my little rag dolls. I love my little rag dolls. This is also a chicken. So I had my little feathered friends. I wish this was in a slideshow form. And then next you have my hair clips. So these are just little girls' hair clips. And then my pride and joy, my first ever, well, not really first, but oh, and then you saw me sitting behind my scrunchies with my little bunny over here. Then, where are we going from here? Let's do, this is the jewelry. Um, Necklaces and bracelets. And these are just simply one string, and these are made on the loom. So, except for these two, the ones that look like one string, they are, but the more cuff looking bracelets, those I made on my loom. And then this is a little cone. Let's see if I can make it a little bit. And it has some friendship bracelets on it. And then toward behind here, this is my little, let me get him up there. This is my little pig keychain. And then this basket, I don't know if I can get close enough that it'll move. Nope, it won't. Um, this basket holds some more keychains. But here are some necklaces that I made. And then I have rosaries. I started making rosaries and I just can't stop. So these are the regular long rosaries, but right here is a rosary bracelet. So that's something a little bit new and a little bit novel. Let's see what else I have here. Oh, and here's some of the keychains, my beaded ones. I think I only took my beaded keychains. Now, mind you, most everything on this in this setup is lower than $15. So it's $15 or lower. So yeah. pretty good prices. I do plastic canvas keychains and Kumihimo, which you'll have to look that up. Kumihimo keychains. So, yeah. And then um, a couple of years ago, my brother and sister in law came and stayed with us. And my brother left some of his paintings. And so I shared those um, at my booth today. Now, and then these are the two that sold, Gaston and the two little birds in the nest. So they are these two right here have new homes. I will stop sharing. And I'm back. um, the proceeds from today's farmers market. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and we all know we've probably been touched by someone who has had a miscarriage or a stillborn baby or sudden infant death or an abortion. In Flatonia, which is where we were, we there is a place called Raphael's Refuge, and my daughter's block. But we had there. Brochures there. Now I'm going to stop sharing. I think. Yeah. Um, we had brochures and prayer cards with us today to make some people aware of its existence. And I had literature there and that kind of thing. So it was a good, just take a few minutes and be still and know that He is God and He is in control. And until next time, I'll see you later.